Alrighty, tapes rolling. Quiet on the set, boys and girls. Getting ready to go live on the radio. Zoom Room Video Communications brought to you by the BMC.
You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. In no other better frickin' place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch, with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz. No sound? What? What do you mean, no sound? And Jack, he's in a meeting again.
Yeah, what do you mean, no sound?
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Sound looks like it's going out everywhere. Maybe.
Sounds like it's coming out to me.
Sounds like Holly needs to turn his sound on. I don't know. How about the rest of you folks out there on this fruck awesome Friday here at the beginning of the month? Okay, Candace can hear us. It's Holly. Holly's got technical difficulties then. Hey, Candace, you gonna play seat warmer? Co-host? While Jack's in a meeting, we're hoping he's gonna get to join us. So you're already dressed and attired and ready to take that seat anyway. But welcome to today's show, boys and girls. Yes, it is Fruck Awesome Friday out here. You made Indian last night?
Why?
I don't know. This is coming from Candace. I'm just reading chat.
Why would you make Indian food?
Oh, food. Okay, I got it. Indian food. That makes sense. Yeah, Holly is going to say. I passed all the sound checks.
I've been constipated for a month. I need Indian food.
McDonald's Big Mac will take care of that problem any day of the week, man. Any day of the week. Waldo! Thank you. Oh my God, Torque, thank you very much. With a rate of 59 people, my goodness. Packing them in there. Lava Geeks out there joining us. Lava Geeks, how was your stream today? I saw you streaming this morning. I got a message as I got up, but I didn't get a chance to catch you today. Oh my. Is early morning stream, so I'm guessing no early morning drinking, or is that all out the window for quarantine? Ah, fuck you, you old bastard. Damn New Yorkers stinking the damn place up with the fish over here. How you doing, Sean? Hope everybody's well out there. Yeah, that's it, Gixie. Time can't stop you. Time can't stop you. Absolutely. All right, gotta go ahead and make a couple announcements out here to the world. Hey, yeah, you know, bring out your dead. Bring out your dead. Yes, Jack and Jack just PM'd us, hit us up, and said it was about 20 after 11. He got called into a meeting, and yeah, well, you know, Draken, we always promote IRL first, and when it comes to paying the bills and getting that taken care of, plus they're just throwing some stupid amounts of money at them to work from home, so, you know, I'd be taking it just as much as you'd be taking or anybody else would be taking it, and I'm not going to complain about it because I'd do it in a heartbeat as well.
That's right. Stupid amounts of money are the kinds of money that you really want.
Now, of course, most folks might be familiar with the fact that usually if one of us couldn't make it to the show, there was no show, but that was based on the fact that one of us was not actually going to be sitting in front of our computer. We have to be out in the world doing something. Well, Jack is working at his computer. He just can't be on with us. So, you know, I consider that just a wee bit different. Yeah, he's available. He's just not available. He's not out of the house. So the show must go on. He will join us if he's able here in a few minutes. We've done some crazier things. But
I bet you he's sitting there milling while he's doing this meeting. You know that.
Oh, no, because you'd see him standing behind us there, and he's not in the scene here. He's not even logged into the game.
Oh, he could probably be in his basement. I know he's got milling equipment down there.
I don't even think he does. He uses all mine. I think he sold all his. Tell you the truth. But it is the first of the month, and
that's right, people. Go out there and harvest your boxes.
Yes, harvest your boxes. Officially, the first week's fishing contest should now be over. So any fish you catch from here on out will be, I guess, going towards next week's fishing contest. So we'll find out there. Torque, nice to see you too. And again, thank you for the raid out there. I see people looking for giveaways and stuff already. So let's see. What are we going to do today? I always seem to just, that's the last thing I do. What do we have in here? How about a red arachnid, obsidian bear, a pig, a razorback. I don't have any I have one more horse left. I'll throw a horse in with the last prize today. How about we'll do a razorback destroyer. We'll start out with that today. And it's exclamation, I love free shit. Exclamation, I love free shit to get in on that action. And of course, it is the first of the month. And that means we've got to get our supporter marbles giveaway in action. And just so everybody knows, this race is for everybody who donated 500 bits, $5 or more for Patreon, or donated or subscribed to the channel last month. So you can't get in on this race. This is exclusive to the folks who actually supported us last month, and we do this every month here on stream. What if you bought a drink in 2016? Nah, I don't know if that counts. Maybe if you bought a drink in 2020, that might count. Yes, we've had several drinks together, my friend. Absolutely. You are in here, though. I believe you are in the race today. The big question is, what race are we going to run? should I just go random and see what it picks?
13.
Huh?
13.
13. I'm curious. What is
Make it
track 13? Marbles, fatal error. I hate when that happens. What the heck? Let's reload marbles. Sorry about that, folks. We'll get back to this in just a second. I don't know what happened there. Jackie boy sneaking in. Alright, let's get back over here. Cosmic Chaos 2. Alright, I can take that. We'll do the simulation. I hope all the names are still in there from yesterday after this crash. Let me just make sure. Yes, all the names are still in there where they're supposed to be.
Yeah, I'm wondering what our prize is going to be this month, because this is the month of May, and May the 4th is coming very soon.
What do you mean? For,
What
login?
Star Wars crap are they going to give us?
Oh, well, we already got that. My goodness, what the hell's going on here today? I'm just having all sorts of difficulties. Shroud of the Avatar just crashed on me as well. What the fuck? Something's not right. Let's just hope the stream doesn't crash before we get all this accomplished today. Oh, there he is. There he is. While I load back in, I believe we should be able to get this done. So, Cosmic Chaos Simulation, 33 people. We are going to get this up on screen while I do this other stuff in the background because, hey, that's what we can do. And we're gonna start this race. Good luck to everybody who has supported us last month. This race is for those fabulous chip clips down there, or 1,500 Kodos. Your choice, chip clips or Kodos. As we head on down the track, Caffeine. No, that's who I saw. Vulgarin out in front so far, but of course, this is anybody's game at any point in time because it is marbles. Round and round and round we go. Whee! And Jack's gonna try and spoil it for everybody. He's gonna try and defeat you all. And of course, if Jack or I wins, this will continue to roll. Bulgarian ejected. Onyx ejected. Jack taking the lead. Go, Jack. Somebody's got to steal it from Jack. Preston ejected. Flubbed ejected. Caffeine ejected, and Jack steals the win. The pot will continue to roll. Yeah, there you go. You're messing everybody up. People are wanting to win Kodos. You don't win nothing. You know the rules. You know what? I may just mail you an extra pair of those chip clips because I can. Alrighty. So, this month's race rolls over next month's chance for 2,000 Kodos.
Send Jack the chip clips. He needs them.
Now, do I hear Spiffy? I don't know why I can't hear Spiffy. Oh,
Where can you not hear me?
Is my volume got turned off. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm hearing it fine.
Yeah, no, is I guess when all that other funky stuff happened. So Jack steals the race. And of course, chip clips forever. Don't forget those wonderful chip clips. If you haven't seen them, this is what they look like. You can get a set by winning the race. And of course, next month's race will now be 2,000 Kodos to the winner. But anyway, moving right along. Exclamation, I love free shit. Get a chance to win a Razorback Destroyer pet here on Fruck Awesome Friday. His fishing contest has ended, PvP contest has ended, new ones are supposed to start. I'll see if I can dig up any info on that here in just a moment. But we were talking about updates of the Avatar yesterday from yesterday's release. Some great stuff that we need to tell you about, and we'll get to that. But let me just see if I can find out what the story is.
Oh, they nerfed handful of concussiveness again.
Balog, thank you for the follow. What about concussiveness?
Tentacle is nerfed again.
No, it's nerfed. It was balanced, and then specialization was added, which should, once you specialize, bring it back up in power. But nobody wants to listen to that. Everybody just goes, it's nerfed, it sucks, I don't want to do it no more. And then instruments are coming, folks. Instruments are coming, which will add more power.
Really?
What's that?
You mean the instruments I got don't do crap and I need to make new instruments?
Well, you know, we haven't found out whether there's going to be additional powers to instruments, but the understanding...
What about the artifact instruments that I have that already have powers?
The understanding is that you will be required to use and have an equipped instrument in the future, and the instrument, when equipped, will add more power to the spell that you're weaving or barding. So whether it's the old instruments, new instruments, crafted instruments, or whether you're going to be able to even masterwork and enchant those instruments, we don't know yet. So I can't answer those questions for you. I would hope that they will add some stuff that would allow you to do that, masterwork, and, you know, do some added, enhanced stuff. Absolutely.
Of artifact instruments where I can add levels to people, I can heal them just by using the instrument.
Well, that would be nice too. I'm still waiting for them to allow us to do light enchantments to, you know, articles of clothing and stuff. Like, you know, when you get to cast
I can
light,
do that to armor.
You know, or armor, whatever it may be. You know,
my armor is glowing. Can't you see it?
I can see it glowing, but it doesn't cast a circle of light like the cloak would, does it?
No, it doesn't. Well, you can tell in the darkness. Yeah. If you have no light source,
I've got
glows,
when I do this, let me get out of here, get over here. When I'm using this build here, come on, stand up. when I'm in this build, the flame effect from the helm actually gives some glowing light, but it's quite not the same as when you get the light from all this that I'm wearing here, which is just totally different. And why those two swaps went instantaneously and didn't take longer. Now also, the mug I use, the mug I hold also is a light source, and like you were saying, the mug that I've got behind me is a light source, but I would like that cloak effect, just regular circle of light stuff there. Sean, thank you for that information. Save me.
Yeah, more information to come out, but those are the new towns.
Yes, fishing contest, as I was stating, it's ended. New towns right now are Devil's Lair at Trinity. What is that? Is that the people who own it? Trinity is the owner?
Right.
Rinzai is Griffler's town. And Logan Farm, Gridseed, upcoming round of POTs. Cracking the Roto, thank you, 250 bits, appreciate it. So no longer statues will be required. No loner statues will be required this round. Try to have the winners figured out before the live stream today.
Freshwater fishing this time.
So instead of driving himself crazy, he's just going to stick with whatever water the town has by itself, if they don't have their own statue, basically.
I'm thinking, I like to see it mixed up. So
again, absolutely.
From week to week.
Thank you for the follow. I think again it should be up to the town owner. I mean, if I got a statue and I want to make it salt for half the week, they should be able to actually tell the fish was caught in that town during that week. It doesn't really matter what kind of water is it, does it?
Well, I think what is said, and I don't know this to be 100% true, but that they're going by length, and the largest lengths are in the saltwater line. So I think what they're doing is each town has to be in the same type of fishing. So maybe one week they'll do freshwater, then they'll do saltwater.
I see.
Something along those lines.
So
it keeps it all equal.
Would give you an advantage over freshwater any given day of the week. I see. I got it. And who is that? Naminium? Thank you for the follow. Did I get that right or even close? Well, I've just barely done enough fishing. I don't know if you all can see it in the background there, as I got my fishing trophy. I entered one fishing contest just because I happened to be available for it, and I took the main prize with the shark nonetheless. And I had barely 30 fishing in that water at the time when I caught the shark, on worms nonetheless. So, Shroud Matt, you tell me. Just call me
I haven't even
Nami.
learned fishing, and I've got a throne.
Yeah, okay, cool. All right, Nami it is. That's a lot easy. That's a lot easier to pronounce, and I should be able to remember that. But that's updates on fishing. We've got some updates that we were telling you about. We stopped yesterday at the crafting items and economy changes, and we got some big news for you. First thing I'm going to tell you before we get to this is do not open any bundles until the next big patch comes in. That's the first thing I'm going to tell you. Do not open them. Save them. Some cool stuff about to happen in the game, and it's not patched in yet.
Bank your bundles.
Bank your bundles for right now. But the biggest change, and I was hoping we would get to the yesterday, but crafting batch size finally increased. from 20 to 50. That means you can now do 50 at a time instead of 20 at a time.
Woo-hoo!
And get a wee bit more crafting done. Now, should I complain about this?
Too? I can salvage more than 20 at a time?
I don't know about salvage, I did not try that. We were talking about the milling effects pre-show here today, and I just had to go and check, to see what my number was. I can do 90 in batching and in milling, and that's attached to the actual skills. Now, would I have liked crafting batch size attached to your skills? Absolutely. But is 50 a big improvement? You better believe it, and it's going to make life a lot happier for a lot of people, so I'm not going to complain too much on that, but I still think we can do better on it. Supply bundles.
My smelter can smelt 90 at a time now.
Well, that's what I'm saying, and that's tied to your skills. So if I can do 90 in one thing, tied to my skill, I should be able to do the equivalent, but I'm not going to complain too loudly on this. We finally got an increase, and that's really what happened. So,
yeah, but I always
well, if you watched Chris's last live stream, Waldo, you would have known that because that's where I got the information. He told us in the live stream not to do it, and I don't think it's all here. Yeah, it just says will be. I'll read it for you. Supply bundles now have a chance to include an XP reward item that scales with the bundle type. That will be tradable soon. Ooh. And what this means is that, and the way Chris explained it, is that most of the bundles will give you XP, but there will be a chance that will actually give you a ticket for XP that can be just put away or traded to other people or sold on a vendor selling XP. And they will be tied to the levels of the bundles themselves. So
you can have a blue ticket of XP.
Well, you can just have, a blue bundle may drop anywhere from 5,000 to, say, 100,000. Now, I'm just using arbitrary numbers. I don't know what the numbers are going to be, but there'll be a range, just like the gold range, from 5 to 50, from, whatever it is, but there'll be a range. But the blue bundles will drop the highest amount, basically, is the thought. Your gray bundles, not so much. Gray bundles will give you a little bit. And he had mentioned that, yes, Shaner, right now, they're actually, if you open them, they should just give you a little XP. And that's why Chris said you should hold on to them, because he wants to implement this other piece that's going to come in later on this weekend. So it may not even be in until Monday, Tuesday, depending on how his weekend goes or how much bugs they're chasing down right now. He hasn't actually said, and I haven't opened any. So that'll be up to Shaner. Did you happen to notice what you got? Find out there in a minute. But very interesting thoughts there, being able to actually stockpile. I just see people selling bundles for even more than they're worth now, and I laugh at some of the prices of these bundles, but also people forget there is a chance in those higher tier bundles to actually get lot deeds. I was out with Storm a couple weeks back, and he got a couple bundles, and out of the bundles he got 2 lot deeds. You don't expect
Storm,
it.
otherwise referred to as the lucky bastard.
Yeah, the lucky bastard. Well, Storm does put his time in, you know that. Shaner says he got 8K from one, so that's not too shabby. 8K for opening a bag. That's better than nothing for opening a bag. So there you go. So yeah, they're random. Like I said, they've got a randomness to them. There's not a specific set amount. And again, there's going to be a chance of it actually popping a tradable piece of paper that you can just stockpile if you just, don't want to use it immediately upon getting it. But more updates for all you farmers out there are gonna love this one. The weight of water buckets has been reduced to 0.2 from 2 pounds apiece. So you'll actually be able to carry some water for a little while and not do the duck waddle while you're doing all that good stuff. So
I know people who'll actually be able to water their entire farm.
Yeah, I've never had that problem, but then again, I'm a POT town owner, so I just put a merchant right where I need it, or I put a well right where I need it. I mean, I got a well sitting in the back if I wanted to just get it myself, but
right, I'll sell you a well cheap.
Haven't had that problem. If I need water for my plants, I just walk to the back of the inn, I get a couple buckets, and I go water my plants. That's all I ever do here. Everything else, I buy because I've got all sorts. I've got a whole set of greenhouses out in my islands, but they're just for deco. That's my winery and brewing setup out there. And if I ever need to harvest it, well then, I can just go harvest it. There you go. Gotta recycle that stuff, absolutely. Long asked for, the Aether Orb and the Heart of Vrul can now be placed as decorations. People have been out there clamoring for that. So you can go ahead and now place them as deco for everybody who wanted it. Bee Striker, thank you. Makes me laugh just thinking about that, but that's just me. Gotta be me. Outdoor lighting, we told you about this a couple days back. Outdoor lighting has been doubled for all player lot types. Nearly doubled, he says. I believe it was actually doubled on all of them. He may have toned down the castle and keep lot. I never did check my keep lot, but my city lots, my town lots, everything else, I watched them do it on stream. I believe they just all doubled across the board. So if you had problems with your outdoor lighting, you can now go ahead and add more too. What fixture hitching? I want to hear this. What fix hitching? Exclamation, I love free shit, giving away a Razorback Destroyer. We'll be pulling that here shortly. Yes, actually, I removed all of my Lua, and I've gone out to the control points, ran several control points, no reboots, no lagging, no spiking. So I've got to say, yes, Lua is the cause, and whether they listen or not, well, that's as I know what's causing it. You know what's causing it. Most other people know it's causing it. Now, the question is it the scripts from the independent people writing them, or is it just the fact that you're making the calls that is slowing everything down? The idea is to figure out what's causing it, whether it's the poorly written script or whether it's just calling the items too much.
It's a brand new baby.
What's that?
Is the brand new baby, the new shiny whistle.
Yeah, well, the new shiny whistle is already sitting in the utility drawer, already pushed halfway to the back because, I'm not restarting my game every time I come out of a control point just because I want to have some shiny bells and whistles. I've lived for 6 years without them. I don't need them, and you know what? I really don't need to know that, you're doing 3 more DPS than I am. I just don't need that, So what do we got here? Mods on game, no matter the game, will have effect on the performance. Absolutely. But my question, Famines, is that performance because it's calling too much too fast? Is that because it's not calling it properly and utilizing it properly? Many of us who've used it, and if you've used it, I'm sure you probably have. You're one of those guys, I think, that's already on top of these things and likes to play with new shiny stuff. But what is the underlying cause to that? That's what I'm trying to figure out. All right. Last chance! Exclamation! I love free shit. Another updates, QOL. Anybody who's got those little mini automatons, whether you got them as stretch goals or got them off a vendor someplace, they are now Ink Conversation able. So you can now take those and make those conversationalists for yourselves and your lots. Don't forget also, vendor slots got an update on your lot. So if you haven't heard that, you didn't know that, you can now put a vendor and a pet or a vendor and a conversationalist on as small of a row lot. I've got a question for all you out there. Has anybody seen a shopping center in a dungeon yet? Because I'm thinking about putting one up. I've noticed that in my dungeon next door, I can put 200 vendors in there. 200 vendors. So I'm thinking of starting a vendor mall in my dungeon. Anybody think that's a cool idea?
Literally, you could square out the spacing and just put vendors down.
Well, absolutely. But, I know a lot of people would love to have some areas like the old UO where you would go out and there would just be an area and there would be hundreds of vendors and you could just walk around, vendor, buy to all the vendors. Or actually it would be buy, guard, bank, sell, whatever your... Hey, man, working as intended, right? My city lot will hold 250 out in the island, so I'm guessing my keep lot would probably hold 300. I can get 300 under the keep lot. You know what I'm saying, Shaner? I mean, you come put your vendor in the vendor mall. I'll add you as a friend. You come down, drop your vendor, and
keep it stocked.
Well, I'm not one of those people who likes rules, Spiff. You know that is, I dislike when, I hear town owners who go, well, if your vendor's sitting, I'm going to kick you. If you don't do this, I'm going to kick you. If you don't, you know what? There's hundreds of towns who don't care out there that I can place my stuff in. Yeah, there you go, Econdas. There we go. He's scheming over there.
Yeah, I hear you scheming over there.
Yeah, so I just had this thought the other day, and I figured there's plenty of you folks out there to bounce this off of, so... Yeah, exactly, Jack, exactly. Designed by Spreadsheet, and, I think it's something, all right, so people think it's an interesting idea. I'm going to go ahead and see what I can do with that, because I got plenty of dungeon space, and I think it would be an interesting adventure to see. All right, well, cool. Is Draken, you're in. Anybody wants in, leave your name in chat, and I'll come back to it later on, and I'll send you all PMs when I start getting it up and running, and we'll have some fun with it. Because this way, everybody promoting their vendor at the mall, it's good for everybody. Go see my vendor at the vendor mall. And then everybody gets promotion. So, win-win. All right, gonna close this giveaway out. Giving away a Razorback Destroyer. Picking ourselves a winner. And Treasure Pile. Congratulations, my dear. You have won. And I know your Treasure Pile in game, so I will get that out to you shortly. Congratulations. Copy that name. Make my life a little easy. Waldo, I would love to be able to do something like that. One of the things that I had thought about was when this game first came out and they were giving us asset packs and stuff to work with, I thought it was going to be a little bit more like Second Life, where we would be able to design stuff, insert them in, and be able to sell our own designed items in game for in-game currency. Make things really special, and have a virtual world sort of like that. But that never materialized. But yeah, there you go. You got to go to Jack's Dungeon to see that, because but anyway, moving right along. Let me get this out to Treasure real quick. Get her. Whoa. What the heck? Unknown function. How did a fatal error get copied over? It's got to be that Unity thing. Let's try that again. Okay, there it is. All right, winner. Come on, here we go. Razorback Destroyer, congratulations. All right, what are we gonna do next? I said I was gonna throw in the Palomino. I guess we'll do 10,000 gold, maybe? Let me see how much gold I got on me today. Yeah, I can do 10,000 gold.
You want a quiver?
Want to throw a quiver in?
It's got 9 intelligence on it.
Sure, we'll give him a quiver. Alright, so 10,000 gold, the quiver, and a Palomino, just to make Friday interesting. Exclamation, I love free shit. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Something that usually doesn't happen is the cat's laying around the house today. She's made herself comfortable. Thank you, Spiffy. Leather quiver with +9 intelligence. Let's take a look at this for you folks here. Leather quiver with +9, 20 maximum durability. That is sweet. Very sweet, and that'll be added to today's pot. So, exclamation, I love free shit. Get in on the action. Moving right along, back to the update notes from yesterday. Is other additions, of course, the Aetheric Amplifier console, improved store item description, and player guide entry. What that means, I have no idea. I'm guessing they just updated it in the Crown Shop so that it makes a little bit more sense. I don't know. But well, I guess we'll check that out. Leave it cracked. Moving on, Bard Specialization skills now available in the Bard tree. As Spiff was saying, Concussive Canticle was nerfed, balanced, and damage output was reduced. This should be balanced with Specialization and eventually an instrument, as we were telling you earlier. Bard visual effects. Additional Bard visual effects are going to be added and updated. Haven't noticed any myself. Haven't been out since yesterday to see anybody casting it. And Bard skill cast times no longer affected by cast duration reduction effects such as chaotic feedback. What the heck does that mean? Anybody a Bard be able?
You got really fast at casting when you got those things lined all up.
Yeah, any of you Bard types out there actually playing with it?
Yeah, you were pressing buttons left and right.
Nami, you have a good one. Time for a siesta. I can't blame you. I'd probably go back for one if I could.
Well, I'm gonna
But
go
thanks
to
for
McDonald's
joining
to get
us.
Me a coffee.
What's that, Spiffy?
I'm going to McDonald's to get me a coffee right after the show.
Hey, Mickey D's makes some mean coffee. I tell you what, I'll take theirs over a Starbucks any day.
Oh, when I get the 5th one for free? Yeah, I will.
Oh, even better. Even better.
I downloaded the app.
But updated POT stuff. There's a listing of the updates of what's been moved, what hasn't been moved, what's been updated. There's a whole bunch of stuff, including the new updated map here. Now, there's actually 2 different maps. That I've seen out here, which is this map, and this really doesn't do it much justice. Let me go back there. But then we have another one. I'll bring that up here momentarily. I think I've got it. Yes, here it is. Let me slide this over. And this is the other one that, this is from, yeah, I guess this shows you the actual town numbers and locations as compared to the actual town names in this one. And a lot of towns are in update on the episode 2 voucher redemptions. Anybody who's got any remaining vouchers, now's the time to get out there and get your towns inserted to the game. Unless you just want to hang on to it, well, then that's your choice. But yes, a lot of those towns are still being worked on, still being put in, and if you've got yours missing, again, if you look at this map, I'll try and, let's see here, there we go. You'll notice that there are quite a few, all those numbers that are available there are still empty available slots on the map. So any of those are still up for grabs. I do believe there are some vouchers that are still available that if you want to make a transfer, you can still do that as well. So don't forget, get yours in today because they're getting in there. And I took a trip out there. Still looks a little barren, even though you can see on the map here that there's quite a bit. Someone give you a voucher. Yeah, I don't think you can do that. I don't think you can do that. Matter of fact, I believe it says it right on the voucher. Vouchers are non-tradable. Gotta buy it yourself. But bug fixes, I don't know if I've got time to go down here, but there is quite the list of bugs that have been done in the bug fixes here. Go out and read the updates. Double XP still a thing. 10 times XP. I have it on good authority or not. Chris said he's looking at May the 4th or Revenge of the 5th for cutting off 10 times experience. I don't know if that'll actually happen, but that's what he said, what he was looking at. So, packaging items for trade in the player test environment. Let's just see something. I want to see this because I was able to do this on QA. That's how I know it wasn't the same patch as QA, and it's still not up to par because I was able to package this my N on QA, but I'm still unable to do it here. So I know we're still not up to speed. Look for patches to come for that. Famines, you sent me a gift. What did you send? $50,000 gold. Ooh, should we, are you telling me you want me to add that in today, or should we use that during next week? Or do I have the option? I would just save that for next week. Yeah, we're giving away a nice prize today. This is a triple shot. We're giving away 10,000 gold, the +9 intelligence, and the Palomino this time. So I think upping it a little more would be. Tell you what, we'll make it 20,000, and then we'll use the rest next week. So we're gonna up that to 20,000 gold, Palomino, and the what do you call that thing?
Quiver.
Quiver. Thank you. Exclamation, I love free shit to get in on that action. Alrighty. What else we got for you? Streaming program. If you're a streamer, you should already know about this program. If you're not, well, ain't much to it. Give them a holler. You'll get a fancy cloak and camera added to a list. Lord of the Isles still available. Upcoming events calendar. Release 77 hit yesterday. 78, 79, 80, and 81. Win the giant leech statue in the Merits app. If you guys are still playing with the Merits app. And of course, let's see, has he updated the fishing contest here? Not yet. But look for updated stuff in the fishing contest.
To spend our stimulus check on.
Yes, and mine's probably going towards new equipment. So, yeah, don't forget the community event out there in the news. Don't forget WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. Lunch with Laz and Jack every weekday. Yep, that's right. Shameless self-promotion. Speaking of shameless self-promotion, we got to tell you about some other things like the NBNN Shroud of the Avatar Community Calendar, brought to you by our good folks at Breezebetest and hosted on nbnn.info. Don't forget, website's got all sorts of great stuff. Pictures from all past events that I've been to, and I've been to a bunch of them, folks. I've been to conventions, I've been to cons, I've been to LARPs, you name it, and I've got pictures and the adventures. You want maps, you're looking for add-ons, you're looking for helpers, link section of the website's got all sorts of great stuff. You're looking for the daily news, check out the NBNN Daily Britannian and the Avatar Express. All sorts of great stuff out on the website. And calendars, of course, the NBNN Shroud of the Avatar Community Calendar. Today, 12 o'clock and 6s all the way around the clock. Two idiots interpret the news so you don't have to on a show called Lunch with us right here on NBNN. 70s at 7 o'clock. Hey, how about that? Beta Novia on hold. The Outlanders with Parson Barn Vassler, 8 p.m. tonight in WRFB. 10 p.m. The Record Room with my old man and his partner Tommy. Check them out for rock and roll education every night at 10 p.m. Monday through Friday. Wake Up New Britannia still on hold. Wolfsom's still recovering from that little accident he had. Echoes from the Cavern at 9 a.m. on Saturday on Virtue Radio. Rockin' Power Hour with DJ Mick Foley at 4 p.m. PvP EVL's Virtue League happening at 4 p.m. Saturday afternoon. Bionwin Wild Main's Wild Safari may be on hold. I don't know if she's going to be doing this week. She's got to do some emergency travel. We wish her the best. But she will keep me updated and I will hear later on. So she may still be on. We'll find that out. Echoes from the Cavern repeats at 8 p.m. on Saturday evening for those of you folks who don't get up early enough to watch it. Sunday, Strikers Rise and Shine at 9 a.m. on Virtue Radio. Faster and Louder with DJ Dark Lord Sell It the Rain at 12 p.m. Astronomy Night out at Sarah Drackwitch. I can't always get that right. And go visit Sarah Drackwitch with Blowing Blood Good for the astronomy education here in Shroud of the Avatar. And last but not least, the Upper Tiers XP run at 2 p.m. on Sunday with EVL out there. Don't forget you're tuned in to Laz and Jack right here at NBNN.info, twitch.tv Cynicist, which is not on today, twitch.tv/NBNN News, which is what you're currently watching. And we appreciate you all for tuning in, and we thank you for all your support. Thank you to all our supporters this month, and unfortunately there was no winner, but that's going to roll over to next month, make next month's prize even bigger. We shall see if we get a winner next month. 2,000 Kodos, 20,000, that's a lot of Kodos. 2,000 Kodos for next month's giveaway. Odos chip clips. But don't forget, plenty of ways for you to support. Cheer in bits, the preferred method. We love bits. Click the links below. Click the links in the website. Become a patron at patreon.com/NBNN. Check out the digital and physical prizes we've got available. Everything from bumper stickers, coffee mugs, t-shirts, hats, jackets, you name it. We got a little everything. Tote bags, depending on what level of sponsorship you want to get. The Britannian Mining Company wants you to check out Black Rock Cove, located in the Quell region next to the town of Exeter and conveniently located next to those mines that you want to be near. WRFB, Radio Free Britannia, bringing you the latest news and entertainment 24/7 around the clock. With lunch with Laz and Jack, Mondays through Fridays at noon, and repeatable at 12s and 6s throughout the day in case you missed us. Great shows throughout the week. Don't forget to check out Parson Var and Vassler tonight at 8 p.m. on the airwaves. Shroud music for ABC Files. If you're looking to get some, you want to share some, check out shroudmusic.com today. Reba Test, because I love free shit. I want you to have some free shit, and Reba Test is the place to go to check it out. Again, links below, links on the website. Check it out today. Get yourself some free goods. Make yourself a couple bucks on the side as well. Craftiest's Wares, for those of you who have more money than time and just want to get on with your day. The Craftiest's Wares has got all your wood needs covered, from raw wood, maples, timbers, pine timbers, you name it, he's got it. Beetles for your other crafting needs, and much more on his shop at shroudmarketplace.com. And don't forget, Shroud Marketplace is the premier place to go to get your goods for Shroud of the Avatar. If you're looking to find rares, you're looking to find game gold, you're looking to find anything that you can't find on the forums because RMT has been banned there, but it is not banned elsewhere, and you can get your goods right here at the marketplace. 180 plus vendors here. Each individual vendor runs their own store, makes their own deliveries, negotiates their own prices. So this is a truly open marketplace where you can shop for the best price, shop vendors against other vendors. It's a one-stop shop for all your goods. Whether you're looking for gold, whether you're looking for services, whether you're looking to get hitched in game, all sorts of stuff available on the marketplace, including my shop, Lazarus Long's Weddings and More, because it's not just weddings, it's a whole lot more. Want to get hitched? I got you covered. Vows, lots, tuxedos, gowns, you name it, we've got it. Weddings and More by Laz, because hey, that's how we roll. But meanwhile, we're going to be rolling on out of here in just a minute. I'm just going to do a refresh over here, see what's going on. And we actually have a couple people. We've got Fizzle and we've got Skeggy Media. Who we gonna go to? Who you guys want to watch? I'll ask you guys while we go ahead and roll those wonderful credit footage. Gotta thank, let's see, Drakenderoto and Waldo for the bits, Nami, Mike, and Balag for the follows today. We got one vote for Skeggy. We got anybody else? No preferences. Skeggy. Alright, looks like it's gonna be Skeggy. Let's go ahead and get that set up. Meanwhile, we're gonna close out. Yeah, that's right, rigged. Close out that giveaway. Pick ourselves a winner. And Famines, congratulations. You are the winner of the triple prize. 10,000 gold, a quiver, and a Palomino pet. We're gonna get ready to raid Skeggy Media and get out of here. Famine says keep the gold. All right, I'll do that. Well, it was 20,000 gold, by the way, but yes, we'll keep that and push that on. I'll send those out to you right after I get out of here on stream. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll be back with more on Monday right here on NBNN. So go get your double XP on, get that quest experience, and of course, have fun. We'll see you all on Monday.
Remember, you can upgrade your lot with chip clips.